They ditched me at the hotel, unaware I'd paid for it all. That night, I made my move. Vacations are supposed to bring families together. That's what I thought when I quietly booked the hotel. Every room, every meal, every little luxury. I didn't tell them I was covering the cost. I didn't need the recognition. I just wanted us to be happy, to share time together without anyone worrying about money. The hotel itself was stunning. White stone pillars at the entrance, flowers trailing down the balconies, the smell of the ocean drifting in with the breeze. My family looked around with wide eyes as we arrived, carrying their bags as if they had stumbled into a dream. They smiled, thanked the receptionist, and rushed upstairs. Not one of them turned back to ask me how this had all come about. Still, I didn't mind. I told myself it was enough just to see them comfortable, to watch their faces light up. But on the second night, everything changed. I knocked on my daughter's door, asking if she wanted to join me for dinner. She smiled politely, said she was too tired. A little later, I called my son. "We're just resting tonight," he said quickly, his voice tight, as if he wanted me off the phone. I believed them, until I walked past the hotel restaurant. There they were, both of them, along with their spouses, seated at a large table, laughing, sipping wine, raising glasses in a toast. Together, without me. I stood there, frozen in the hallway, invisible to the people I had sacrificed for my whole life. I slipped away before anyone could see me, returned to my room, and stared at the ceiling until sleep finally claimed me. The next morning, their rooms were empty. Bags gone. The front desk clerk told me they had checked out. They hadn't told me where they were going. They hadn't even said goodbye. And that was when it hit me. They had ditched me. What they didn't realize, though, was this. I had paid for it all. Every room, every meal, every smile they had worn while they laughed at that dinner table. All of it had been because of me. At first, the weight of that truth crushed me. But that night, I decided not to wallow. I went down to the lobby, spoke to the manager, and confirmed what I already knew. Everything was in my name. Every reservation, every charge, every detail. And with that knowledge came a strange sense of freedom. I moved myself into the hotel's best suite. A wide balcony open to the sea, the sound of waves lulling me at night. I booked the spa for the entire afternoon. I ordered food I had never dared to try before. Lobster, champagne, desserts with names I couldn't pronounce. I took a boat ride at sunset, watching dolphins leap in the distance. I even had a private dinner on the beach, candles flickering in the wind as the tide crept close to my feet. For once in my life, it was about me. Not about pleasing, not about sacrificing, not about making sure everyone else had enough. Just me. The hotel staff noticed. Perhaps they had seen the truth. That I was the one behind the scenes, the one who had given so much yet received so little. They treated me like royalty. Fresh flowers appeared in my room every morning. A slice of cake, decorated with chocolate swirls, waited for me one evening when I returned from the spa. And for the first time in years, I laughed. Not the polite laugh I had worn like a mask at family gatherings. A real, unrestrained laugh that came from deep inside me. As I sat on the balcony that night, the ocean stretching out endlessly before me, I realized something. I had spent so much of my life waiting for gratitude that was never going to come. I thought if I gave enough, they would finally see me, finally love me for more than what I could provide. But some people can take endlessly and still act like it was never enough. The lesson hit hard but clear. I didn't need their validation to live a full, joyful life. A few days later, a message arrived. "Hope you're okay," it read. "We just needed some space." I stared at the screen, a faint smile tugging at my lips. For the first time, I didn't feel the need to explain myself. I didn't beg to be included or fight for a seat at their table. I simply replied, "I'm more than okay. I've finally learned how to enjoy life, even without you." And I meant every word. Sometimes being left behind is the greatest gift, because it forces you to stop waiting for others to see your worth, and instead, to start valuing yourself. Cherry blossom, and if this story touched you, if you felt the emotions hidden in it, don't forget to give this video a like. It truly helps more people find these stories. If you want more heartfelt tales like this, full of life, love, and the lessons we all need, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Together, we create a place where no one feels invisible. Sparkling Heart. And if you'd like to support even further, you can always send a super thanks. It means the world to me. Lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Sparkles.